Welcome to the Simply Incredible Podcast. This is Daryl, aka The D, here with JPZing.
What's up, everybody?
And tonight we're doing our Popcast.
Special edition.
Limited edition. No T-Roy in the house because he doesn't understand the greatness that is Pop Vinyls.
Yeah, the hate is strong with the trizzle.
It is strong. He feels sad for us.
Probably. But we got cool toys, so
We
we feel bad for him.
We don't have cool toys. We have too many cool toys.
Exactly. I'm looking around this room that's got pops on every single wall, and I'm like, where am I going to put any more if I buy any more?
Yeah, I've got the same problem. I originally had my rack behind me, and I was like, well, that's plenty. No, not even close now.
Then you had to get the IKEA stands and everything.
Yeah, I had to get those. Those are basically for statues now, and
They look nice.
I have to get more of those now, more statues.
Yeah. Start getting some of those Sideshow Weedle ones.
Oh, yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Oh, those things are awesome.
Yeah, the sideshows, what are they, about $300, $200-$300 a piece?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I did pretty good getting the Hulkbuster and the Hulk.
Yeah.
Those were, I got those really good deals, so I can't say nothing about that.
There's Sideshow statues for a whole nother level of collector.
Yeah. And if I get that Mega Million sometimes, then I might have to buy some of them.
Yeah, then you can afford like 4 of them.
Yeah, exactly. he got $400 million and he bought 3 figures, and that was it.
I'm trying to get all the Power Rangers. I can only get red and green so far.
Yellow and blue make green. So, what are we doing this weekend?
We are going to see the possibly best DC movie of the year. Maybe depends on if it was better than Killing Joke or not. But we're going to go check out Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. I'm slightly more than a little bit pumped.
I started out not pumped at all, and the more I've seen of it, the more interested I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking really forward to it now.
Yeah, this week, if you haven't been paying attention, every day I'm wearing a Harley or a Joker shirt in preparation.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Today's day 2, right?
Today was day 2.
Yep.
So tomorrow, I don't know which one. I think it's going to end up on Saturday with the Funko Suicide Squad T-shirt that came in the DC box.
I really like those T-shirts. I enjoy getting those more than the scarves and the hats and all that stuff.
Well, now that one scarf was pretty impressive.
It was nice. It was good quality.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, but other than that, like the hats, I've got no use for them.
I've got no use for hats. And they got other stuff. They got the home housewares and all these other lines that they're branching out to.
Yeah, only thing I got out of those that I bought outside of a box was the salt and pepper shakers.
Did you get Spidey's? The black and red Spidey's?
No, I got a Harley and an Ivy.
Oh, I didn't even know they had those.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at that, might not be Funko.
Ah, okay. I know they got the 2 Spideys and they got a Captain and Iron Man.
Yeah, I think it is just Marvel that they have in those. So I got nothing.
Ah, well.
And the mugs, no use for them.
Alex likes the mugs, so he gets my hand-me-downs.
It's like, it's either for you or the trash. Which one?
Like, I get the pop. He's like, well, I get this. I'm like, sure, buddy.
There you go. Just don't break it.
Yeah.
Some of those seem kind of flimsy to me.
I don't know. I've only gotten the Marvel ones, but they seem decent.
What was which one was this past week? Oh, that's right. You didn't get the Smuggler's Bounty, did you?
Nah, I didn't get that one. Who was it? Jabba?
Jabba, yeah. And the other one I got out of those was C-3PO. That one seemed kind of thin.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got C-3PO. I think that was the first one I got, actually.
And the other one I have is Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, and he's gotten a couple outside of those. He's gotten the Deadpool one and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I did see it was a Carnage.
They got a Carnage one?
Yeah.
No, it's a cup, right? It was a Loot Crate cup.
Was it Loot Crate cup? Yeah. It was it looks like a big mug, and I was like, that looks pretty cool.
That does look kind of cool.
'Cause I saw one at FYE. I was like, dang, that looks sweet.
Shoot, I might have bought that if I saw it.
It was Carnage and Venom, I think they had.
Oh, nice.
You see, you got to have the set. Come staring at each other.
I like my Spider-Man villains.
Spidey. They can't compare to the DC villains, you know that.
No. We got a penguin with a monocle and a pimp cane. How you gonna beat that?
Dude, that thing turns into whatever he wants it to turn into. If he's close, that's a sword. If he's far away, that's a machine gun.
Right? He's got to jump off of a roof in emergency. It's an umbrella parachute.
Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Where do we want to start in Pops?
How about we start from the beginning? When did we start?
Mm-hmm. See, I remember starting. I don't remember the date, but I know it's been about 2.5 years ago. Started, because I remember seeing them. I was like, those things just look stupid.
I did the same thing. I had no desire for those for the longest time.
None at all. And then I was at Toys R Us. They had Harley and Batman half price. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get these two.
Yeah, that's your characters. You got to pick those up.
Yeah. And then later on, when they come with the Arkham games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it for me.
That's a good line right there.
And I was in. And yet I still don't have the Bane out of those.
Yeah, I'd like to have that one.
Oh, no, Bane was in the trilogy.
Yeah, he was in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. And you got started, not because of me, because your wife.
Yeah, for some reason I asked her to buy this for me. She didn't just randomly buy it, but I like my World of Warcraft, and they had Illidan. He was one of the bosses from the second expansion. I was like, yeah, I'll get a little memorabilia of him. I'll go ahead and get that pop, and I sat it on my shelf in my room, and I think the next one was the Crow after that.
Yep.
It was just all downhill from then. That was Christmas of 2014, so it's been about 1.5 years for me.
Wow. I can't believe it's been that long ago.
And now I look around and my entire computer room here is filled with them.
You got all your action figures in there too?
Yeah, I've got them all up in different places.
Because I know that Crow still looks awesome to me.
Yeah, I think it's massive. It's like 18 inches, motion activated sound. I think it's awesome.
That is phenomenal. Before we get going, I also want to mention this. If you hear some audio a little different, we're Skyping this one, so that way everyone knows.
Breaking new ground.
And one other thing, next week, Suicide Squad, we're doing a review on that, so that's our next week. And after that, we got a long list of stuff, so...
Yeah, Troy should be back next weekend. I know he's looking forward to taking his son to Suicide Squad.
Yeah. He's on vacation. Hope he's having fun. He's safe out there.
Might have to cover Connor's eyes for a few Harley scenes.
Yeah, that's right.
Good thing he's not going with me and Daryl, because we would be over there drooling the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cover one of my eyes when I'm watching.
Margo.
Hey, how you doing, Garlic Queen?
Did you see, I think they were at the premiere or some red carpet showing or whatever, and Margot was like all dressed up in this dress and everything. She was looking gorgeous. Ryan Reynolds walks out in the Deadpool costume and starts like grabbing on her.
I did not see that.
Yeah,
oh my
goodness.
Ryan
Reynolds.
That was an epic.
Page.
Man.
Deadpool's crashing everything. It's awesome.
Man, the privileges of being Deadpool.
Right.
You can pretty much do whatever you want.
That dude's living the life.
Uh-huh.
Like, screw it, I'm going to go mess with DC.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. That's the one character I think could cross over with no problem.
Yep, that'd be awesome. He should show up everywhere, Star Wars, everything.
That would be awesome. See him like behind Darth Vader giving him rabbit ears.
Uh-huh. Some limp noodle lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. That'd be phenomenal. All right, where do we start now? We already did that first one we got. What next? So we did have some people. I made a video, asked for questions and comments, and we did get a few of those.
Yeah, we got some nice questions.
You want to pick one to start with?
You want to run down a top 10?
Dude, I can't do a top 10.
Okay, all right. I'll give you mine real quick since I already prepared it. I didn't really go by like my favorites. I just went by my price pop guide thing. The most valuable ones are worth. Mm-hmm. I got Super Saiyan God Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Mm-hmm. I got He-Man. I got that Muay Thai pop Funko Jae.
Did that come in yet?
Nope, still waiting on that one. I contacted the guy, and he said it showed up in the U.S. on July 11th, so it's probably stuck in customs, and he said it could unfortunately be stuck in customs for up to 6 weeks.
Ah, gotcha.
I got the Hot Topic guy. He was like the 25-year memorabilia for them or whatever. Mm-hmm. The White Batman, I think he's called... It's not Darkest Night. What is he? White Lantern Batman.
White Lantern Batman, yeah. Because they made a regular one and a glow in the dark.
Yeah, I got the glow in the dark one.
Oh.
Regular black-haired Goku, he was a Hot Topic exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Lumiere from Disney, he's getting on up there now. He's about
Really?
$37.
Because
Yeah.
I remember seeing that a lot, and I remember you asking me about it. I was like, well, they might still be in stores, but they weren't.
Yeah. That's right around when I got started collecting. I was looking for him, and he had just got retired, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's actually worth more than V for Vendetta. V is next on my list. The Unmasked Captain from last year, San Diego Comic-Con, and then Hulkbuster rounds out my top 10.
There you go. I didn't even think about looking at the price guide for them, but I never even paid any attention to the prices on them.
You got some good ones, dude. You got Batgirl. You got that 2-pack.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I bet that Batgirl's over 100 now.
I'm sure that's probably there. I would think some of those Harleys might be up there somewhere just because of the movie coming out.
Yeah, it could be. Very well could be.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say Books A Million is putting out another one?
Oh no, they're having a comic book, an exclusive coming out this week.
Oh, nice. I saw Midtown's gonna have one too.
Yeah, I already ordered those. They had a regular and a sketch.
Yeah, they look pretty sharp.
I mean, I tell you, like the Harley comics, I think I've ordered 6 different exclusives out there. And that ain't even scratching the surface. There's a ton of them out there.
Oh, I bet so.
Like, great day. And I didn't even look at Suicide Squad. And I know there's a bunch of those out there.
I was like that one I told you about a couple weeks ago. Was it Flintstones, or it was one of maybe it was an Archie one, Betty and Veronica or something like that.
Yeah.
But they had like 25 variants. They had variant A all the way through Y. I was like, good gracious.
Yeah, and you remember when I told you about it's either Darth Vader or Star Wars. I think it was Darth Vader. I mean, they had well over 100 variants on that.
That is insane.
Well, what they're doing is they let stores can buy exclusives.
Yeah.
That's where there's so many coming from. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Somebody out there's collecting them all too.
Dude, I am so close to thinking, let me just try to get all those Harleys, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, all of them are anywhere from as low as $10 up to like $30, $40, maybe well $70. I seen one for around $70, $80. So like, gotta have to pass on them.
That's what we're going through with these pops too. You know, we can get them for retail from anywhere from like $8 to $12, and then as soon as they get a little hard to find, they start tacking on up 30, 40, 50, up to 100, more than 100.
Yeah.
Hurts my soul.
It does. It does. It's like, I just want to collect the things. I'm not selling them.
I know.
Yeah. See, I'm going to pick one. You know what? Funko Jae asked me this, and this is actually not pop related, but he said, why do I love Harley Quinn? And this goes back to the 90s in the Batman the Animated Series. And I just fell in love with the character when I saw Mad Love.
Okay.
And that, I don't know why, it was just something about that character. Is like, it's when I felt sympathy for her. And because, you know, she just fell in love with Joker and he just abuses her.
Yeah, it's actually a tragic story if you actually know the backstory of her.
Yeah, and to me, ever since, and that like goofy sense of humor that she just says random things, and it's if you know me, which you do, I'm very much like that. Just whatever pops in my head usually comes right out of my mouth.
Yeah, she's just naive and goofy, but she's so innocent and sweet.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did you end up with the Joker?
Yeah. So I remember Batman was trying to help her some, and she saw that he hurt the Joker, and she flipped out on him.
Yeah. I don't remember which episode it was, but there was one where like she tried to be normal.
Mm-hmm.
She went shopping and everything, and like, she was just having a really bad day. Like, the clothes didn't fit her. They were accusing her of trying to steal them and stuff. She's like, "Fine, you want me to be a villain? I'll flip out and be a villain on you."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Because I remember Poison Ivy tried to help her a lot, and she just couldn't help her.
I hear in some of the recent comics they got a little thing going on.
Really?
Ivy and Harley, yeah.
I know they had a comic for themselves. I have to go back and check that one out.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Little NC-17 going on now.
Mm-hmm. We don't talk about that kind of thing up on here.
Spoiler alert.
Your turn to pick a question.
All right. What sparked your interest in collecting pops? Did we kind of go over that?
Yeah, I think we did. By the way, Sergio Nova, he asked that question. We had Funk Off ask some questions, and Funko Jae. Funk Off, you know Funk Off, formerly known as Dr. Fudge.
Oh, he changed it up.
The artist formerly known as.
That's awesome.
Go funk off
I like it.
on the G-rated podcast.
That might be PG. That's a little risque.
That's close. We're approaching the line. We're approaching the line. But again, interest for me was those Batman ones when they first come out, the Arkham and the Harley. That's what got me.
But I wanted some collectible merchandise of all of our favorite pop culture things. There's so many movies and comic book characters, and animation characters, these great characters that they don't get a lot of merchandising. And I was like, I'd love to have an action figure of Dexter or an action figure of Avatar, or just anything like that. And they start coming out these Funko Pops, and it's covering all these different facets of pop culture, and it's like it's all one line. They all look similar, but it's all these different characters that we love, and that's mostly what I collect. I collect the characters from all these different medias that I like. So I might not collect the whole line of something, but I'll definitely grab the ones that I like.
Yeah, me most of the time, I'm a completionist. I can't just get 3 out of 7. I have to get the whole set.
Right. Variants and all.
Yeah, and many of them is like, I don't even want some of these. Like, but I gotta have them. It'd ruin the whole thing if I didn't get all of them. I look good, but I'm dumb all day. But what you said actually leads into this. By Funko, what line would you like to see? He actually said in a sub box, but what line would you like to see? What kind of sub box would you like to see?
Well, first and foremost, I would love to have my Avatar: The Last Airbender set.
Yeah.
They have some amazing characters. That's my favorite animation thing of all time. I'm dying for those characters. If they made an Aang and a Fire Lord and a Toph and all them, man, I'd be first in line to grab those. Some other ones I'd like to see. I'd like to see some real life martial artists, like martial art actors and everything. We got a Bruce Lee pop. I'd love to get me a Jackie Chan pop, maybe a Van Damme, a Seagal. Those would be really cool.
So a Brandon Lee in there, just a regular Brandon, like from Rapid Fire.
Yeah, that would be sweet. I'd love to get me some more X-Men. They got the 4 or 5 or 6, however many they did make. But, I'd love to get me a Gambit and a Rogue and some of the other characters. And I always thought it would be a really cool idea. It would cost more, obviously, but I would love if they had a design a pop. If you wanted to make your kid into a pop or something, you go on a website, you design it, and they would make you a custom pop.
I know there are people that are online that will make customs.
Yeah.
But it's not Funko custom, direct, but same thing basically.
Yeah, there are some talented ones out there. I've seen I actually looked up some Gambits and some Toph Beifongs from Avatar, and there's some sharp ones out there.
I saw somebody put on one of the Facebook pages the other day where someone had passed away in a car wreck, I believe it was a car wreck, and he loved Funko Pops, and so they had someone make a custom, and they had a picture of the person, and they showed the custom, and it was amazing.
That's awesome.
I was like, that is absolutely incredible.
That's a good little memorabilia there.
Like for me, like what set would I like to see? I'm still hoping that Seinfeld comes out.
They announced that one time. I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that the last time we did a pop one.
Yeah.
That been 6 months ago? More than that?
Yeah, I think so. Earlier this year, yeah.
So, and I love How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, that would be epic.
And you said Dexter. That'd be great. I mean, you can have so many different kinds of Dexters by himself.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like Kill Room Dexter and stuff like that. Like blood splatter all over him. I mean, it'd be amazing.
Dark Passenger Dexter. That'd be
awesome. Don't make a sister though. No one wants that.
I'll take a couple of Straw Hottie variants.
Yep.
Chuck would be awesome.
Chuck would be great. You got like 6 characters on there.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, like those right there, I think would be great.
Wonder what's involved with the licensing, because some they keep falling back on over and over again, and there's other new lines that we're just dying to get, and it's like, come on, Funko.
Yeah. Maybe I need to talk to somebody. You know what? Yeah. I think they listen to my podcast.
Use the Simply Incredible power.
Yeah. So, one thing I'm going to try to use my Simply Incredible power to do is to get us 3 guys in Sharknado 5.
Nice. I haven't seen 4 yet. Was it worth anything?
Dude, it's Sharknado. It is some absolutely ridiculous stuff going on in that movie.
I love it.
Yeah. And there's something I would say, but I can't. I'm gonna let you watch it, but wow, just wow. That's all I can say about the one thing.
Sharknado.
Sharknado. By the way, the Sharknado pop is still awesome.
Yes, it is.
I would like to get that blood variant from San Diego Comic Con, but like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it was cool, but yeah, it's getting pretty pricey now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Funko Jae actually asked this. What do I think? Do I think it's fair that San Diego Comic Con has exclusives?
Would you say that?
I have zero problem with it.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I think it's fair. I just wish getting a ticket was a little more accessible.
Yeah, we haven't tried enough yet, have we?
I know, right?
that our annual February failure.
Yeah. The February heartbreak of the year.
Yeah, I think that this past year, didn't it come right before Valentine's Day?
Was it that early?
I think it was right around that time, I believe. It was either that week or maybe the week after, maybe something like that.
Could have been. Could have been.
I was like, yeah, there you go.
It just stinks seeing these people, all these flippers, getting like 6 or 7 of these things that I want, trying to sell them for $100 a piece. It's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah. See, you know what? Flippers is a good question as well, but I'll get to that in a second. But the ones that bother me, not really bother me, but it hurts, is when I see stuff. Have you seen the is it Alamo City? They're like Alamo City Batman, and there's a Superman.
There's a Raphael too, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man, those I would love to have. It's like I can't pay that much for them. But like San Diego, most of them become available. We still want Regina from last year.
Yeah, I'd like to have that. And they had a Beerus from Dragon Ball Z. He was like the latest bad guy, and I'd love to have that, but that one's going for a lot now.
I know one I don't think you saw. We talked about Bruce Lee. They made a bloody Bruce Lee.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be really limited, and it was signed by ever who did it.
Sweet. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I just eBayed it, and it's not that expensive. I mean, like $50-$60, something like that.
Not bad.
But yeah, still can't do it.
Yeah, it's pretty steep for these little toys.
Yeah.
There's people out there willing to drop a couple $100s for some of them. I'm like, man, if that's what you love, all more power to you.
Yeah. What's the most you've paid for one?
Funko Jae, I dropped 60 on him.
Oh, you got me beat. The most I paid for one was that Batgirl. It was is it 45? I think it was 45.
Yeah, that's on up there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that to me is right there at the verge, right there.
Yeah, 60 is probably the most I can do. I had to have him. He's Muay Thai pop, and you and I have been in Muay Thai for like 15, 16 years now.
Yep, 16 years. Yep.
There's no memorabilia over here in the States for Muay Thai kickboxing, so it's like I got a Funko Pop and Muay Thai. I gotta have it.
Yep. I keep thinking about buying one of them. I was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I want that Harley Quinn, the Dr. Harleen.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get that one too. I keep checking Walmart all the time.
I see the price slowly dropping on it.
That's good.
The first time I saw it, they had Harley and Joker. It was going for like $325 or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, people
were bidding on it.
Yeah, I was like, that's insane. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll never get it. Last I saw somebody had Harley for like 35.
Okay, maybe it'll keep dropping.
We're getting close. We're getting close.
Maybe by the time we get to like Charlotte Mini-Con, somebody will have it down there for $20.
Oh, speaking of that, there's a Charlotte con. This weekend, this Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Are they doing like one every quarter now?
I think so. Yeah, they got the one big one and then maybe like 3 minis.
Wow.
And I was like, I thought about it. Like, I'm not going to go to it.
Nah, I'll just wait for Roanoke.
Yeah, this one ain't going to be in that same spot, in the spot it was last year.
Yeah, it was very cramped in that Mini-Con.
Well, it's going to be at Marriott, I believe it is.
Oh, Lord.
So I don't know if it's going to be any smaller or what.
Probably. Like, all right, we can let 3 people in at a time.
Let's see. You want to pick a question?
All right, let's see what we got left here. Advice for new collectors.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I could think of was I always check local before I hit online.
Mm-hmm.
Around here, we're fortunate enough to have some stores that not everybody has access to. You know, we got Hot Topic, we got GameStop, and all the typical stores like that. You got the FYE in Lynchburg, and I usually try to hit all those first. You can usually get them for retail before you start checking for flippers online.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I would also say this, probably be more like Peasy and less like me, and be a little bit more selective about what you buy.
That's very true because it is easy to get wrapped up in them and start buying everything you see,
Yep.
and then you have buyer's remorse when you get home, and you're
Yep.
like, "Why did I buy this?"
I remember Scott. He told me. I remember we first started getting them. I had like 6, and he started right about the time I did.
Yeah.
Within a month, he had like 120 of them.
Wow.
And I was like, "Are you serious? That's crazy." And now I'm approaching about 500 now.
Are you really?
Yeah. Yep.
I've got like 198.
Great day. You're approaching 200.
I'm hitting the 200 mark.
Oh. Yeah, because that was actually one of the other questions. How many pops do we have? Sergio Nova, had that question.
Yeah, right at the 200 mark. Oh, somebody give me a Hobgoblin for number 200.
Yeah. For 500, then give me that and Harley. There we go.
There you go. Dedicated to the podcast budget.
Exactly. Funk Off. He asked this question. I thought this was an awesome question. If you're on a desert island, what pop would be your Wilson? I thought that was a genius question.
You're taking Metallic Harlequin.
I am. And I was thinking you, man, I don't know which one you would go with.
The most expensive one I got, Funko Jae.
Oh, well, he's going to meet you on that island.
Yeah, maybe that.
He's taking a different route to get there.
He's already got a hut built for me over there.
Maybe that's where he's at.
He's waiting for me. He knows. He can see the future. Yeah, I'd have that one. You know, it's my favorite hobby in life, plus my favorite collectibles. I'd keep him with me.
That's awesome. Let's see. What is your newest pop, by the way? That you actually have?
Newest pop was Zoom from the Flash TV show.
Oh, did you find that one?
Yeah, they got it at Hot Topic now.
Hey, I haven't been over there Hot Topic since last week when I threw like way too much money away.
Right.
For the Comic-Con ones.
I saw Bret Hart. I have a couple wrestlers, and I saw Bret Hart. And I always love Bret Hart, but I haven't borrowed myself to buy him yet. I don't know if I'm going to. Which
wrestlers do you have? The Rock?
No, I got Sting and the Ultimate Warrior so far.
No, I just want people to face paint.
That's okay.
That's what that is. See, I just picked up today from GameStop the Blue Ranger Metallic.
Oh, nice, sure.
Just got that in today.
Nice.
So,
when's that movie coming out?
Is there a movie coming out for that?
Yeah, they're remaking them.
So I did not know that because I remember seeing on Netflix that they had a movie out with all the Rangers.
Oh, okay.
That was the last
one. This is going to be a theatrical release. Bryan Cranston and Zordon.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. I wonder if that's a role he wanted or what's going on there.
You know, I got to think he's made it so well now that he can pick and choose. So if he took that role, I think he wanted it.
I mean, he picked that over Sharknado? Really?
They could probably get Jesse on Sharknado.
That's right. Funko Jae asks, should they make a girl version of Freddy Funko?
I say yes. You know, I'm not into Freddy myself, but it'd be cool to have one of those characters like that where they have all these different like pop culture variants. I think it'd be cool to have a female one.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have, he put on there, like, you have Harley, Poison Ivy, you could have some of the princesses and stuff like that. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. Fredalina Funko.
Fredalina. Frederica. Let's see. What's your pick for the next one?
Not really Funko related, I guess, but would you like to make a comic, and if so, what kind?
You know, it's funny because they recently made the comic book that I thought would have been great.
What's that?
Super Zero.
Super Zero.
I mean, just think, you're just a regular person. You read comic books and you want to be a superhero. How do you go
Yeah,
about it? With epic comedy failure.
I know. It's so good because it's in the real world, but she's so just wacky and out there that it's comical, and it's like you don't take her serious, but you do. That's a great comic book. If you guys aren't reading it and you do read comic books, gotta check out Super Zero.
What else? I can't really think of anything else.
Now, 'cause all the other superheroes are in that superhero world, and she's just like a teenage girl living in the real world, and she thinks she knows 100% without a shadow of a doubt that she can become a superhero.
Yeah. And things that happen, and gosh, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
killing me.
Loving that book.
Uh-huh.
If
And
I
go ahead.
was to say, I couldn't come up with anything original for this question,
Yeah.
but it would be cool to be like a writer and work in that world. I picked writer because I can't draw worth a crap.
Yeah.
So I could come up with a good story though. I could write something, and just to put these out like monthly like they do, and write these stories like that, it's impressive what these guys do.
Yeah. That's one thing I always thought. It's like with TV shows and stuff like that where they have like 20 episodes in a season.
Yeah.
And in comic books every month. It's like, that's impressive to be able to do that on just routinely over and over and over.
It doesn't make me feel bad for like reading them, being an adult and reading comic books and collecting toys, because it takes adults to make them.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, you tell them.
Yeah, that's my reason I'm sticking to it.
Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Read. Is this not now? Well, this one's going to be more towards me than you. What baseball player would I like to see as a pop vinyl?
Yeah, I got nothing for you there.
Name a baseball player. And
Ken Griffey Jr.
There you go. Just inducted into the Hall of Fame. That would be awesome. I picked Jackie Robinson. You don't know who Jackie Robinson is?
Isn't that Quentin Tarantino movie?
No, not Jackie Brown. Jackie Robinson, and he's the one, the man that broke the color barrier in baseball.
Ah, nice.
And to me, it's just, he had to go through so much to just play a game that he loves to play.
What's that movie they just made about him?
Jackie Robinson?
No. Like, it just came out earlier this year, I think.
I know they made one. It's called 42.
Maybe that's what it was.
And because that was his number, and that's been retired through all of baseball. But I mean, just to be able to play a game, and he had people just verbally abusing him with racial slurs, and he really had to do it not only for himself, not only for his family, but for his race.
Yeah.
Because if he had failed at it, it would have probably set African Americans back another 10 years or more to get them into baseball. And it's ridiculous that they had to suffer like that. And he carried a huge burden and a huge weight and did it impressively.
Yeah.
So for me, it'd be him, or second would have been Babe Ruth.
Yeah, there you go.
I think everybody knows the name Babe Ruth. So that would have been the two guys. Now, if I had to go more current, anybody that's a New York Met. That's pretty simple.
I guess they could make a Derek Jeter with wife
No,
punching
you would
action.
shut up, Derek Jeter. He sucks. Derek Jeter. Stupid Yankee. You did that on purpose.
Comes with hand smacking action.
Yeah, have like Jose Canseco complete with syringes.
Oh, that's not right.
He's the one that admitted to it. There you go. He even wrote a book about it.
What's the guy that got in trouble for like inside betting and trading and stuff?
Oh, Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. Let's get a Pete Rose.
Yeah, have him with money in one hand and a gambling sheet in the other. And he can have a variant, like being the street, being like a block over from the Hall of Fame because he's not allowed in the Hall of Fame. Signing autographs.
They got him all downtrodden, holding an autograph sheet of paper outside on the sidewalk.
Dang, I always loved Pete Rose growing up too, and he'll never be in the Hall of Fame because of that. That's just so sad. Let's see. Next. Here's a good one, I think. How long do you see Funko lasting?
I couldn't put a time frame on it. Let me see. Where's that question?
That was from Funk Off.
Yeah, I couldn't really put a time on it. I can't say. Sub boxes are really kicking off now and doing well. Collectors are paying a lot for rare and retired ones right now. They're in heavy demand. But Funko is starting to flood the market a little bit with all these other lines that we talked about, the clothes, the hats, the houseware.
Yep.
That could be a bad thing. You know, if you start seeing the name Funko everywhere, all over the place, people are going to devalue it a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, on the flip side, you see Conan going to San Diego every year. He's got pops for him. So
that's pretty neat too.
Yeah, it's neat for him.
If I was a celebrity, I'd do that. Like, make me some action figures.
Let Impractical Jokers go, but not the Simply Incredible podcast.
It's just a crime against nature.
We have issues here. I love that show, but doggone, it's just not right.
We just need to start calling ourselves like the extra 2 members that you never see. Nah, we're with them. We're with them.
No, seriously, we're background.
Somebody's got to be the camera crew.
You mean those guys holding the cameras for them? No, not those guys. It's us.
It's us.
We're the brains behind the operation. See, what pop are you looking for that's new?
You know, I'd love to get my hands on that Hobgoblin, but he is so expensive right now. I loved him in Spider-Man. I always liked Spider-Man villains. You know, I got Carnage, I got Venom, I got Green Goblin. I would love to have that Hobgoblin. But,
is that the one that was at the year 1 box?
Yeah, year 1 box, and people are charging at least or more the price of that box just for the pop. I can't do that.
Well, did you want anything else out of that box?
Not at all.
There you go.
If I had bought the box, maybe I'd be happy with having the pop, but knowing what's in it now, I couldn't buy it.
Yeah, because I remember when we talked about it, I was like, I just cannot pay that much for that box.
Some people love their Hikaris and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I've got one, and that's it. I just bought a Batman, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess you'd get a Harley if they had it.
Yeah, if they had a Harley, I would get it, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I might not, because I don't even have any the Harley Mopies.
Oh man, you're slacking.
Yeah, or the what's that thing? The Tum Tum?
Yeah, the Tsum Tsums or whatever.
A boom 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 and a zoom zoom.
All I wanna do is zoom zoom zoom.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if it's a good looking Harley figure, but some of them just look horrible.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I might have to pass on that. I don't know.
They got those like Barbie dolls out now for the DC girls, like Batgirl and Harley and stuff.
Yeah, I bought the small one. I couldn't get the big one because that was too Barbie-esque.
She looks almost a little too cartoonish in that one.
Well, have you seen a little cartoon? She looks pretty much like the little cartoon.
Is she in a new cartoon?
Yeah, it's called the Superhero Girls, I think it is.
Oh, is that a cartoon? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
That's how I saw it. I'm not sure if it's actually out on a channel or not.
Huh.
But
it's like straight to Netflix or something.
It's straight to YouTube.
Excellent.
So I think it's called Superhero Girls. I think it's what it is. Something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I think each episode's like 5 minutes or something.
That's cool. Keep the little kitty's attention span.
Well, it almost held mine through an entire episode.
Almost.
Let's see. What else?
What is your current grail?
That I own or that I would need to get?
Grail, the one you're seeking. The holy grail that's just out of reach.
Oh, this one ain't just out of reach. This is way out of reach. That's that Patina Batman.
Ah, Patina Batman. What's she up to? About 300?
I haven't even looked for a long time because I know it's no use for me even bother.
Yeah, it was high 200s several months ago, so I'm sure it's well above 3 now.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's one of the few. What do you got?
I don't have any particular grails that are that I would die to have. That Sergio Nava one was one that I really sought that I wanted. but beyond him, I'm not really sure that there's any I'm dying to have. Like, there's a couple out there I'd like to have. Like there's the Planet Aurelia Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the red hair and different outfit. I like to have Rorschach, Leonidas, Gollum. I like to have the Unmasked Flash from the TV show.
Yep.
Bane, Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, Bane is one I do need. Dark Phoenix I would like to have.
All those are going for right at 100 now. I don't want them that much to pay that much.
What was the priest?
White Brow Priest?
Yes, that is one I would like to get too.
He looks pretty cool. What's he, about 30?
Yeah, he's not too expensive.
Yeah.
He might be slightly more than that, I think, last time I looked.
But, I might go to that level. I could do 25, 30.
Well, I mean, but that one was from, I want to say, the Philippines. I'll wait to see what yours looks like when it gets there before I think about ordering one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through now. Oh, it's been a nightmare. Every day I come home, get all sad because it's not sitting on my porch.
Let's see. What is your best pop versus mine?
I know you got beat on this one.
Well, again, for me, it's not about how much it's quote worth.
Yeah, that's what it means.
It is, yes. What is my favorite one? Like, to me, again, it's that metallic Harley. That's my favorite, but value-wise, it's not the most expensive one.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I guess you'd have to go either Batgirl or that 2-pack, the Joker 2-pack.
Yeah, I'd say for best it'd be your favorite, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say mine would probably either be V from V for Vendetta, because he just looks cool. His face, it almost looks like ceramic or instead of plastic like the rest of them. It looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I like He-Man. I had to have He-Man. I got him on Amazon for like $25, and he's went up in value now a little bit. But that was the first cartoon thing, the first fandom basically that I ever had as a little kid. I had all these He-Man toys and everything. So as soon as I knew they had He-Man, I was like, I got to get him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have Skeletor, but he's.
I was just going to ask you if you had him, but no.
He shot up way expensive for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I got Hordak and I got He-Man. But
I know She-Ra was ridiculously expensive last I saw.
Yeah, I think she's the most expensive. She's, I don't even know what now. Well over 100, maybe 2.
I mean, last I saw was just over 100, but that's been a while since I looked at that too.
Yeah, it's steadily going up.
Mm-hmm. We asked this question last time that we did one. If you could have one of mine, what would it be?
Let's see. One of yours.
Because mine is still that V.
Uh-huh.
I remember it was on Pop Culture, and I just missed it.
Yeah. Which one did you grab? I'd like to have one of those gold ones from GameStop, like the gold Batman or something. I think those look cool.
Those are cool.
I missed that, and you lucky dog, you got 2 of them.
I did. A Batman and a Batgirl.
That's pretty awesome. Get the matching set.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't got just the regular Batgirl.
It's not too bad. You can get it like 15 to 20.
Yeah, it's not expensive at all. You can probably get it like 15 shipped.
Yeah,
maybe 20 shipped. Probably 20 shipped. But I mean, that's how much the box costs. The box. So
yeah, those boxes, they just threw leftover junk in there with them though. So I'd be happy just getting the pop.
And I'll tell you, I feel the same way about the was the Barnes and Noble box.
Yeah, it kind of looked like they were doing the same there.
I mean, they had like 4 versions of it, but all of them had the glow-in-the-dark Killer Croc.
Oh, they all had that one?
Yeah, they all had that one, and then another pop. Now, all the A's had the same second pop, and then you had 2 mystery minis, and I want to say maybe 2 keychains or something like that.
That's not bad. GameStop filled theirs up with those reaction figures.
Yeah.
I don't see how those are successful at all. I have no interest in reaction figures.
I don't. One of my friends, he likes them because he can find them extremely cheap.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
And I think it's more to give to his kids.
Maybe so.
Yeah. So from that aspect, I go, yeah, I can see that, but I have no interest in them.
They remind me of the little junk toys you see like walking around the flea market and you see them in a bucket for $0.25 a piece or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's just put them in a cheap plastic where the bubble on it don't even stick well.
Uh-huh.
So I got the in that last DC box, they had the Suicide Squad ones.
Oh yeah.
And the Harley one, her little bubble is still on it, but the Joker, his little bubble busted off.
Did it really?
So it's already like just laying on the ground somewhere.
Solid.
And I was like, really? Seriously? Come on.
It's non-pristine.
It is no longer in mint condition.
That's funny. You know, a lot of people collect these pops out of the box. They're okay with box damages. Like,
Yeah.
I got that live on the Conde when it was released, Olivia from iZombie, and I got the last one in the store, and it was all dinged up, and I was heartbroken because I was like, man, I don't want this thing. The box is all dinged up. So, thankfully, my buddy D got me one in his city.
Hooked the brother up.
I was like, I gotta have another one. I can't keep this
I can't do it.
banged up, sullied piece.
Oh, I'll tell you this. One person one time, they on which video was it that I did? I want to say the Marvel Legends. And he's like, you keep them in the box? That's what's wrong with it. That's what's wrong with people. You're doing it for the wrong reason. I'm like, I like them in the box. You don't. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give someone else grief because they don't want to keep them in the box.
Yeah, especially for adult collectors. I think the packaging is part of the piece. The way they design it and the art and stuff on it, I think they look cool.
Yeah.
These little shadow boxes that the pops come with, they got the character on the side and the lower left corner. I think they look awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm like this. Who am I to say how someone else should view their stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if you buy them and you like them, you want to pop them open, more power to you. But
go for it. Yeah.
I like them like that. It takes up a lot more room the way we display them, but I like them.
Well, I guess it depends on if you keep the box and the pop.
Right.
Now you got twice as much space. Or the action figures as well.
I could probably save some space if I took them out of the box and turned the box sideways, but I can't bring myself to do that.
I know, right? Let's see. Is that all the questions that we had?
Let me run down them real quick.
I believe that's all of them.
What line would you like to see as a subscription box?
Well, I tried to think of that, but I don't know. Isn't pretty much everything out?
There's a lot of stuff out. I'd like to see an anime box. Loot Crate. Loot Crate has their Loot Crate anime where they throw all the other stuff in, but I'd like to see a Funko anime box. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Variants of all these anime shows that they have.
Yeah, they had an anime and you ordered the wrong box.
Yeah, I did. I got a piece of junk that didn't even come with the pop. I was so ticked.
I felt so bad when you told me that. I was like, dang.
Then I'd like to see just an animation, a cartoons one. They could
cartoons would be cool, yeah.
There's so many choices there that they could work with.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be kind of neat if they did collaborations with musicians or actors, do a line of musician subscription pops where you never know which one you're going to get, and maybe it comes with something like an autograph or an exclusive track that they made for Funko or something like that.
That would be cool.
I thought that'd be kind of neat.
That'd be really cool.
That's all I had for that.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't have anything for that because I'm just like, it seems like you can find just about any kind of subscription out there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, could they just do a TV subscription box? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like Bandbox, have a television one, have a television pop in it, maybe an exclusive one, and then have an autograph from a celebrity or something. But I'm sure that'd be pretty expensive.
That'd be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes me think of something. I'm surprised they don't have a Betty White pop yet.
Yeah.
She's a living legend. What? They got to make a Betty White.
Technically, they are coming out with one.
Golden Girls, right?
Golden Girls, yes.
Yeah,
that'd be coming out probably any time now, I believe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Get one signed by old Betty.
Yeah, well, she's up there in age.
She is, but she's doing great. She's the picture of fitness.
It's hilarious watching her on shows and stuff. She is hilarious.
She's a dirty old woman.
That she is. That she very much is. Old Betty White.
You get them, Betty.
100 years old almost.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I believe she is older than Stan Lee.
Probably so, yeah.
Right there in that neighborhood, because I think he's 94, and I think she's a little bit older, I believe.
I think she is, yeah.
Wow. Think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it's interesting. People when they get up there in that age, I mean, the technology and just things that they've seen that has changed and progressed in that time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
They could probably care less now.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, probably.
You got an iPhone, good for you.
I don't know. You know, somebody like her, she's probably up to date on stuff.
Think so?
I'd say probably more than Stan, I would say.
Probably right, because you know actors they're reading every day, so
Mm-hmm.
keeps the mind healthy, and
Yeah.
she's probably got her little smart devices.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure Stan does a lot too, but I mean, I remember last I heard, now this has been a long time ago, that everything that he was doing was still in his old typewriter.
Oh, really?
Now that, again, that's been a while, so he might not still be doing that. He's probably not writing comics anymore anyway, so there you go.
Nah. It's cool though, going back and getting all these like '90s X-Men, and the very first page you open every single one of them up, and it's Stan Lee Presents.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, that's so cool.
That is awesome.
That man has shaped how many thousands upon thousands of children's entire childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
All these characters that he's made from his mind that we all grow up idolizing. It's incredible.
That isn't. I mean, it's one reason why last year I was like, I've got to meet the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I paid way too much, but you know what?
Something you'll remember forever, though.
Yeah. Well, until I get Alzheimer's, but yeah.
then you got photographic evidence.
So, who is that? What's that say on that comic book? What's a Stan Lee?
What's a Stanley? What's his last name? Stanley what?
What's this Harley Quinn you keep talking about?
No. I must have been in love with somebody named Harley Quinn. I got stuff all over the place.
It's everywhere. They made a figure of her. Was that the Joker? Let's see. What else in Pops? What else do we got in Pops?
Is there anything coming out soon that you know, like, is a definite? Any pre-orders out or anything?
Oh, I haven't even looked up any for a while.
I know Hot Topic's always so tight-lipped on there. It's like you never know until it's actually out.
Yeah. Darn it, what was I going to get? Man, I can't think of the name of it. Clockwork Orange. I know that figure is just coming out.
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. Remember the movie Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, that was like one of the very first ones.
Yeah, they re-released it. I guess they got the rights again.
Oh, no kidding.
And that it might actually already be out.
Interesting.
So if you had that original one, it might be dropping in value because I think they only had 12 of them.
Yeah, they did. They only had 12. They had like 6 regular and 6 with errors or something on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are going for like $3,000 or more.
Yeah, with only 12 of them, you would think more than that.
Yeah. That's still a lot for a little toy, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like when we went to the show and we saw all those comics in that case, and man, we're drooling all over that
Oh my
case.
Goodness.
30,000, 20,000, 15,000.
I mean, the most expensive one I want to say was like 60,000. I'm like, who just rolls up to a comic book show and goes, I'll take that one, and that one.
Let me get them comics.
That'd be 115,000. Like, wait, what? Okay, sure, why not?
I'll cut you a deal, 110.
I was like, that's insane.
Phew.
I mean, I would like to think one day these Pops I have will be doing that, but I'm going to bet against that.
You know, if you had the money, would you get one of those comics like that? Would you spend that much on a comic?
Now, will I still have money afterwards?
Yeah. Let's say you hit the lottery tomorrow. Would you go out and buy first appearance of Batman?
I could see buying that, yeah. Spider-Man would be one I'd be definitely interested in. Superman would probably be up in there. Well, Harley would definitely be in there.
Right. That one's still in that, like, it's really expensive, but not ridiculously expensive range. I could see people buying that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one I'd like to have was X-Men Giant Size #1. I think it came out in like 78 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the first appearance of a ton of characters like Colossus and Storm and a bunch of them, Nightcrawler. It's like, it's not going for too much. It's like a couple thousand. It's more than I've got for a comic book, but compared to 30,000, it's not that bad.
Yeah, they had it in town not too long ago. At Untamed Worlds, he had one of them.
Oh, no kidding.
And hey, in my mind, I want to say it was around 1,500, something like that.
That's about right, probably.
And I was like, dang, I don't have that much money.
Yeah. It's a tease sitting on the shelf, though.
Dang. Now, what like collectible, maybe not just pop, maybe not just comic, but some sort of memorabilia would you get if you hit like that time they had the $1 billion lottery?
Yeah, I'd probably statue up some of those sideshow statues, man. Those things look amazing. They got a
Oh, dude,
Gambit that looks
I'm
great.
talking about like buying a Batmobile or something. I'm not
Let's
talking
see.
about, well, this is $200. No, I'm talking about let's go big money.
Dropping some cash.
I mean, if I got $1 billion, I can manipulate that a little bit.
Yeah. That's a good question. The Batmobile's iconic. I don't know of any other car. Oh, I do know the car I'd want. I'd want the Shelby Mustang from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'd
pretty
have one of them
nice.
sit in my driveway.
Now, if I had to pick a car, and I know Troy always said he wanted the '66 Batmobile.
The Drew Carey mobile.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Man, I tell you a car that I love, and that's the Back to the Future DeLorean.
Oh yeah, that's
From that first one, had the flux capacitor back there. Like, how awesome would that be to have?
That would be awesome.
Just
go cruise around town and that, pop the doors up.
Yeah, that would be so sweet to have. What else would be great? Just for chuckle value, I would like to have a bat pole and went down into that old 1966 bat cave where everything is labeled, including
the DTV,
including the steps is like 2 bat stairs and like 5 feet over bat stairs. Like, really? Batman can't figure that out on his own? Like bat computer, bat water fountain.
I need some shark repellent spray.
Yeah. Like mana ray replay. It's like, come on, Batman. I mean, just stuff like that would be just so fun to have.
Yeah, it would. That'd be awesome.
Like, buy a cameo into these movies.
Yeah. Heck yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah, after a while,
Gambit movie. Let me be Gambit.
you would want to be Gambit?
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
There you go. Wait a minute, I could buy my way to be Joker, and I could really kiss Harley Quinn.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, Margot Robbie would probably be like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
That's why Jared Leto took the role.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, you got Margot Robbie. I'm in.
Oh, I can't wait till Saturday.
That's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Batman is gonna be in there. So I've heard.
So, what comic did you say would be your first one for a Grail?
Comic?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably get that giant size X-Men #1 just because it's right around the realm of affordability where it's not ridiculously priced.
Again, remember, you just won $1 billion in the lottery.
Now, if the money's off the table, I'd get that one. I'd get X-Men #1, and I'd get Amazing Fantasy 15.
Oh.
I'd scour the internet for the highest quality grade one I could find.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that'd be sweet to have.
Yeah, it would.
Dang. One that I would love to have, and I don't think you really ever see them, is Joker's first appearance.
What was that? Was that a Detective Comics?
It was Detective Comics. I want to say in like 1941.
Oh, wow.
But they said there weren't a ton of those printed, and he was really supposed to be. I believe. Did he die at the end of that first one?
I think so. That was in that documentary we watched the other day with the Killing Joke.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they killed him off, and then they rewrote it in the second printing to keep him around.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that would be awesome to have.
That would be very rare if you could get your hands on that.
Mm-hmm. So that, to me, I think would be right there at the top of the list.
Isn't that crazy? The Joker was in 41, and Harlequin wasn't until like 94 or something
92.
like that.
92. The only reason I looked that up because one of my friends was born in 93. And I was thinking, no, she was in 93 too. And then I looked it up, I was like, no, it's 92. I was like, well, darn.
Harley's got a year on you.
Yeah. We lads. Let's see. What celebrity would you use that money to say, you know what, I want to meet this person?
Dude, I'd pick a dude first. I'd have to meet Jackie Chan.
Go off. There for a second, I thought you were going back to the Sandman.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Sandman, throw me in somewhere. Give me a walk-on role.
Dude, after a while, you'd just be like part of his group.
I know.
That'd be the great thing about meeting Sandler. After a while, you just like, dude, we're making a movie. You want to be in it?
Uh-huh. And that's one with Nick Swartz, and he was in one of them, like Click or something, and he's been in like every single one since.
Yeah. From ESPN, Dan Patrick. He's in every one of them. Because I remember go ahead.
How do I get on the Sandman crew? That's my goal in life.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be that tough, I wouldn't think.
Probably not.
I mean, if you just happen to show up where he is and y'all just start talking, next thing you know, boom, there you go.
Start throwing some whack-a-doos at him.
Let's see, man, where would I go? Oh my goodness,
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld, but he doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
I would want somebody that really still does stuff.
Go have lunch with Margot.
Yeah.
Beckinsale.
Yeah, but is she still doing much anymore?
Who, Beckinsale?
Yeah.
She's actually doing another Underworld.
I thought for a second I say underwear. Like, all right.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, so I could definitely hang with the Beckinsale, and last time I checked, she was available.
Yeah.
As of when we started doing a podcast, oddly enough. I mean, think about that. We started doing a podcast. Next thing you know, she's like, I'm getting divorced.
I'm not saying it's a coincidence.
I'm definitely not.
Y'all think what you want.
I mean, it seems logical to me.
Mm-hmm.
She had a happy marriage. D makes a podcast. Gotta go.
Can't have a ring on this finger.
Oh,
D's
man.
moving up.
What athlete would you like to meet?
I said for the longest time I'd like to meet Tito, but I don't know, he's just painted such a negative picture with himself in the media.
Yep.
It'd probably still be a fighter, though. It'd probably be like maybe GSP.
That's one name that came right up to mind for you that I thought of was GSP.
George.
Man, for me, man, I love baseball, so it's gonna have. I might be like, can I just hang out with the New York Mets for a week or something?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool for me, but as bad as they're playing right now, I might not want to do that.
Well, that's when it's more possible.
Yeah, like we suck.
Come on in.
We got like 60,000 seats, only like a third of them are full.
Right.
Only the diehards. Man, I would want to buy season tickets to a lot of these things too.
Yeah, I bet if you lived up there, you'd be there all the time.
Mm-hmm. Be me and Jerry Seinfeld and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
The crew. Kevin James. He's part of that group.
That'd be sweet, hanging out in that box all day.
Mm-hmm. It'd be one thing, you would be laughing the whole time.
Yeah, no doubt. I wonder if they try to one-up each other all the time. Like, who's got the best punchline?
I can't imagine them not doing that.
I
mean, it's like a baseball player. It's like, who can hit the ball the furthest?
Right.
And, these guys, like, who can make each other laugh first?
Uh-huh.
Because I think if I was around those guys, I'd just be looking at them, just cracking up laughing before they even said anything.
I know, my face would be hurting. Like, stop.
Like, Chris Rock, when I hear his voice, it makes me smile.
Me too.
I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, that's annoying. But now I was like, dude, it's hilarious.
He had some good stand-ups back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's, was it you that told me Sandman had great stuff back in the day?
Yeah, he put out some audio CDs, and those things were classic.
Was it gold, Jerry? Gold?
It was gold! Giggity gold.
Dang. And we kind of ran away from the pop vinyls there. But
I know, we're covering all the pop culture now.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else in the pop world. Let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten any of the other pop products? I mean, not the furniture, not the furniture, but the hat and that stuff. Did you ever get any of the bobbleheads? The rock candy figures or the pop blocks? Not pop blocks, but Funko blocks?
No, never got any of those. Not into Dorbs that much or
Yeah.
any of that stuff. Really, it's just pops for me.
Yeah, Dorbs is the only one I got that two that I've gotten outside of boxes was that Stanley 3. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I got the set
Yeah,
from the Batman Returns,
that is a good looking set.
and you got the X-Men, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the X-Men because just X-Men merchandise is so rare. You can't ever find any X-Men merchandise.
Yeah.
So they
Hmm.
put out something new. I was like, I'm getting it.
And Harley was the other one I got. So everybody knew I was getting that.
Right, right.
You know what? I still didn't get the Suicide Squad one, and I might not even get it. Just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look that great to me.
You know, for people that like to shoot, like Tracy and everybody, I bet those Dorbs would make good target practice.
That is absolutely true.
There's just these little cylinders with the big old bulbous heads. Like, man, you pop them off.
You know what? That might be what I do next time I see Tracy. Is like, let's go shooting sometime, and some of these pops that come in some of the boxes are like, let's use this, and some of the doors like, out here, use that. It's crap. I don't need it. Of course, it'll take me like 60 shots to hit it from 10 feet away, but that's okay.
That's beside the point.
Irrelevant. Let's see. Keychains, things like that? No?
I've grabbed a couple of the Pop Mini keychains. I've got a few of the Marvel ones, Black Spider-Man. I got the gray Deadpool. Usually the exclusives. If they've got a sticker on it, I'll grab it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that picture. I collect boxes with stickers on it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name of the game.
That
Take
is
$12.50
it.
I give you $12.50 for that box.
You just don't even put anything in it. I remember when I was at Barnes and Noble, I saw a Chase Batman. Later on, I found out that Batman it's not the metallic Chase one. It's just like a regular Batman.
Huh.
So I've got really a regular Batman in a Chase box now.
Really?
But the one I got from Hot Topic is the metallic Chase.
Weird. Huh.
And I still want to apologize to you because I got there like 2 minutes before you did and bought that.
Oh, that's heartbreaking, man. You've gotten 3 up there at that mall. I've yet to see one.
Mm-hmm.
You get there so early, though. I think you get there like right when they load the shelves up.
Yeah, I usually I get there on Wednesdays right as they open up to the comic book shop and then kind of go around.
Yeah, and I think Wednesdays when their shipments come in, so you get like first dibs.
Well, I think they actually put those on the shelves around 2 in the afternoon.
On Tuesday?
Oh no, on Wednesdays.
On Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, because you used to go and see stuff at Hot Topic that they didn't have in the morning.
That's true. That is true.
So there you go.
I guess their shipment comes in about midday, and then they load it up.
Yeah. So I need to start getting there. But I did get at the comic book shop. They had the Chase. Gosh, which 2 was it? Freddy. Was it Freddy? It wasn't Jason. Doggone it. Was it Freddy and Jason?
Freddy and Jason are 2 you got at Starport.
Yeah. Was it Jason? For some reason, my mind doesn't. I don't think it was Jason.
Leatherface.
Leatherface. That's right. Freddy and Leatherface.
That's what it was.
Yeah. I would like to get that Jason, but yeah.
Yeah, they said last year around Halloween that he was showing up at these local Halloween stores like Spirit Halloween and stuff, but I went like every day for the longest time and never saw it.
Yeah. As I went to the ones around here and nothing.
Oh man, I'm browsing Facebook right now, and besides the pops and stuff, some other exclusives that they had at the Comic-Con this year. They had some Avatar exclusives like Korra. They have this awesome looking Korra statue, and somebody's unboxing it. I'm like, oh, I would have loved to have that.
Was that from San Diego?
Yeah.
Wow. See, yeah.
She's on a little base. Looks like a nice little statue. She's got the nameplate on it. Man, that looks awesome.
See, I would like to get Aang.
Yeah, I'd like to have a. That'd be cool if they had like some statue bookends and have like Aang on one side and Korra on the other. That'd be awesome.
I have seen Wolverine Sabretooth bookends.
I got back when I don't think it was Mortal Kombat X. It might have been Mortal Kombat 9, but they had a big collector's edition, and it had Sub-Zero on one side and Scorpion on the other, like shooting the spear through it and coming out of Sub-Zero on the other end. So I got those. They look pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Because the Wolverine Sabretooth, they actually have it at a pawn shop here,
Yeah.
And it was only maybe like 500 of them made or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe $100 and some $200.
Oh wow.
I mean, you look online, you can never find them anywhere. But the box is damaged and it's been opened, so like, yeah, good luck to you.
You know, if I found something like that, I'd consider opening it up, but it would have to be like way discounted. I couldn't pay that much for damage box.
Yeah, yeah. You know how picky I am about them.
I know, you gotta have them all pristine.
Like that almost looks like it could possibly be a crease.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just the angle of the light. I'm putting it back on the shelf.
I've got a few pops with slight creases on them, but I mean, if it's just flat out right in your face, I won't get that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, some of them I've seen. Gosh.
Toys R Us, I got a gripe about their shipping, man. It's like most every other place packages them really well, but I've put in 2 orders for Toys R Us, and both of them have showed up all banged up. They need to do a better job.
The 2 places I had issues with was Go Hastings.
Yeah.
I mean, they just like cram stuff in a box, and they may or may not put any kind of packaging in it, and just it comes all beaten to crap.
I haven't even been on that website in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been for a while. Now I did get some comic books from them, and they were okay.
Okay.
But the pops were terrible, and the other one was Barnes and Noble. They packaged their pops horrible.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever put in an order for them.
You did good.
I'm getting worried about this Thailand pop. The longer it takes, the more worried I get. Because if it's just sitting somewhere with other stuff piled on top of it, it's probably beat all the crap now.
Now I remember looking at some of them from the Philippines, and all of them had really good feedback. So
yeah, I checked this guy out on eBay, and he had like 300 positive feedbacks, no negatives. So I guess it's just stuck somewhere.
Yeah, just sitting there, just thinking, where's Peasy at?
When's he gonna show up to this island?
You know what? Maybe it's in San Diego. He's supposed to be here at Comic-Con.
I am an exclusive. Where are you?
All right. Anything else on the pops or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So we got well over an hour on pops and a little miscellaneous mixed in there.
What did Fudge change his name to?
Funk Off.
That's great. That makes me giggle every time.
Now he says he might start putting some videos up, so I'm excited about that.
There you go.
Funko Jae, he has a really great channel.
Nice.
So I love watching his stuff. He actually won one of my giveaways.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's awesome.
You got another one planned anytime soon?
My next one is, I'm saying 1,000 subscribers. If not, when we get there.
That's cool. We'll do a big celebration then.
Yeah, I'll do a little dance, and y'all point at me and tell me how bad I dance. He's like, I can't argue with that. It's true. I can't dance.
He made the promise. You guys heard it first.
Yes. And yeah, Troy keeps promising that I'm going to have a wetsuit too. A wetsuit with the big D written on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see how that's going to work out for us.
That's awesome.
I can go again. If we can get to San Diego, I might be walking around Comic-Con interviewing people in a wetsuit.
That's gonna be hilarious. Just run up and lay down beside people sunbathing on the beach, like, "What's up, girl? You want the D?"
It's on my shirt. There it is.
That's simply incredible.
Simply incredible. That'd be hilarious. And you gotta have the Simply Incredible P on yours. Yes, Simply Incredible T. That just doesn't sound very good for Troy. We'll have to come up with something better than that for him.
Yep. See, that doesn't work.
The D and the P. All right. I guess that's about everything we got on the podcast tonight. Anything you can think of?
Nah, guys, if you're still listening, kudos to you. And
Yeah.
give us a shout out if there's anything else you'd like to hear in part 2.
Yeah. Oh, part 2 already?
Maybe so.
Part 2 in about 6 months.
Yeah, we'll make this like a semi-annual event.
You know what? We might be setting that up for around Christmas.
There you go.
There it is.
See what comes under the tree around the 25th.
Yeah, for Christmas. Or maybe they have a Black Friday thing like they did last year.
Yeah.
So we can waste our money at GameStop. And now the Hot Topic ones were pretty good this past year.
Was that the black and whites?
The black and white ones, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Black and white Harley, which I managed to find.
I enjoyed that. I got all those. I skipped out on the Deadpool variants, so all those mysteries.
Yeah, I got all those. I did get lucky to get the variant on that one too, that chase one that they had.
Yeah, that was nice.
Mm-hmm. Did good with
guess.
that.
I guess if you consider that black Harley a chase, I've got a chase. It doesn't have a chase sticker, but
You know what? We're counting it. Just for you. Just for you. No one else.
makes me feel better.
Me with my Google of chase figures over here.
I need to start a chase shelf for all my chases.
That is a great idea. I've got a shelf now for all my Freddy Funkos because I keep getting those every week on their website.
I can't believe you got into those.
I can't help it.
A lot of people love their Freddys, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to get the Conan Batman, but I really don't care that much.
Nah, I've never been a big fan of Conan.
I'm not a fan of Conan, but it's Batman.
Gotta collect every bat.
Yeah, just like at the end of How It Should Have Ended.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm Batman.
Because I'm Batman.
I love that so much. Those are great. Except for the last one.
That'd be a cool little sound clip to make for like a text message every time you get a text. Because I'm Batman.
If you guys haven't seen How It Should Have Ended, check them out. They are phenomenal.
They are usually hilarious. Like you said, the Apocalypse one was kind of weak, but
yeah,
usually those things are gold.
Didn't you say that they had the people wrote in to how they should do that one?
That's what it said at the beginning of it, that the fans wrote this episode.
Because that one seemed really random from spot to spot in that one.
Yeah, that's probably why. They probably took the things they found the funniest and made clips around those.
Yeah, because it didn't really hit me very well, but the rest of them I love. But anyway.
Yeah, the Batman versus Superman, that one was great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Civil War, that one was great.
Speaking of Batman v Superman, did you say you saw the Ultimate?
Yes, I did. What'd you think?
I haven't finished it because I had to go out for a while, and I'm about an hour and a half in. And so far it's all right, but I don't really see a lot different so far.
I thought it improved it a lot because it expands on that first desert scene that made no sense in the theatrical version.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the whole premise of the whole movie. It set the things in motion with Lex Luthor and everything and what he's doing. And I think it made the movie make a lot more sense, and it didn't feel so choppy.
Gotcha. So I'm going to have to sit through that, all 3 hours of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
And today I picked up at Best Buy Batman: The Killing Joke.
Is it out on DVD now?
Yep.
Nice.
And I got the $30 one.
Yeah.
With the action figure and a graphic novel, Batman: The Man Who Laughs, with the Joker on the cover.
Yeah, I've heard that's a classic too. I don't think I've ever read that.
I've never read that one either, but it's supposed to be really, really good. So.
Is that an older one? That was written a long time ago, right?
Yeah, that's been a while ago.
Like 60s, I want to say.
Is it that long ago? Might be. In my mind, I was thinking around 70s, maybe early 80s, but it might be that old.
Could be. I don't know.
The cover looks really cool.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the ones that was in the Killing Joke movie on that panel of like the 8 or 10 panels.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because I saw a clip of you actually put a thing on Facebook, and I was like, wow, I totally missed one of the pictures had Harley in it.
I saw Harley because I noticed she was a little differently drawn than usual. I noticed Robin, and I saw the Heath Ledger one. I totally had no idea that other one was Nicholson.
Yeah, that one Nicholson. That's the first one that caught my eye. And then I saw Robin and Heath. They were on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And I guess I just totally missed it. Harley was and Joker was on the bottom left, I believe.
Yeah.
I totally missed that. Did not even see it.
Oh, Harleen. That's the only one. They matched like every one of the other ones up. It was pretty much frame for frame out of some other reference, but they didn't match the Joker and Harley Quinn up to anything. It was just like it's just a dedication to them. So I wonder if there is an actual drawing out there somewhere of that particular cell.
What are they from screen?
Yeah, from that screenshot where it was like Joker sitting in a seat and Harley wrapping her arms around him around back. That's got to be out there somewhere.
It seemed like to me that didn't they say it was on the thing or no?
I think they just said it was dedicated to their relationship or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the other ones they gave like the specific moment, the specific scene and everything that it was from, but not that one.
I mean, I would assume that they would, have it out of something, but
I
maybe
think so.
not.
I think just whoever wrote that article didn't find it, but I bet it's out there.
I would hope so. I mean, they had that one that was from the Joker in, what was it? Where he was dressed up like a clown.
Yeah, that was Cesar Romero, I think.
Yeah, that's right. It was because it was because I saw the episode where it was like a TV show that he did that from. But when I first saw that, it made me think of an episode of Seinfeld when they had the sad clown. And I cannot think of the name of that sad clown right now.
You and your Seinfeld references. You'll take them to the grave.
It all comes back to the sign.
The sign.
So I guess that's about it for the night. Lot of pop, a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, lots of good collectibles out there.
Lots of good collectibles. If you guys collect action figures, we might have to do an action figure one sometime.
If you guys have any influence with Funko, tell them to get some new franchises.
Yeah. There's this really cool thing that they should probably try to do. Get the guys from the Simply Incredible Podcast Pop Vinyls out there.
3-pack, that'd be awesome.
What? It's a D solo and then you two guys. I guess we have to get a video first, and then they can start doing these things.
They can make an exclusive French PC version. Le PC.
Oh man, right now when you said the French thing, it just reminded me of a Sharknado. But again, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm gonna watch that as soon as we get off here.
You recorded it?
Nah, I'm sure I can find it online though.
How could you not record such epicness?
I meant to, and I completely forgot about it.
I even put it on Facebook.
I know.
Even when it started, I put Sharknado is starting now.
I know. I think I was doing something else. I don't know what I was doing.
It was like
probably playing Warcraft or something.
Oh, how was the new stuff on Warcraft?
It's pretty cool. The actual expansion isn't out yet. It comes out like August 20th or 30th, but they've got the pre-patch, which like they kind of re-roll your talents and everything. So they kind of like remake the character that you already have, so you're learning it all over again. So it's fun again.
There you go.
I'm having fun with it.
One of these days, I still want to do a Warcraft podcast.
That'd be cool. You got to find somebody else to counter me.
We had somebody else, and they vanished on me.
Yeah, they did.
So I don't know.
Because I got a feeling if I sit there and like explain all this to you and Troy, you guys are gonna fall asleep on me.
It won't take long with that now. It was one of things I would like to actually see and see how it's played and stuff.
That's what I ought to do. I ought to record my screen and like just take like a 10-minute video of me playing and show you guys.
And then maybe make me appreciate the movie more.
I think so, because a lot of it in the movie. Did you finish the movie?
No.
Oh, come on.
No. I meant to, and then I forgot. until literally right now.
I kind of lucked out on the mystery minis. I just picked one up at random and bought it. I was like, I guess I'll get one of these mystery minis. And it was the one character that I wanted, Gul'dan, the warlock with the skulls and everything. I was like, that's cool. That's like the one I wanted. I don't have to buy any others.
Yeah. That's one thing I hate about those. It took me like 20 of them to get Harley.
Yeah, they have some cool ones too, but I don't like the randomness. I want to know what I'm buying.
Yeah.
I'm not a gambler.
You have to get online. Well, see, you're not going to get that $5 billion and stuff to do all the stuff we were talking about.
I know, right?
All right. Well, I reckon that's it for the night. Anything else?
Nope.
And let's see. Next week is Suicide Squad. And might mix a few other things in there. I don't know what else, but something.
Will PC destroy it? Will he love it? Stay tuned.
Will I say I love it and actually love it, or will I say I love it and really didn't like it? And that's all we got. And you guys have an incredible day.
Have a good one.